Yo, what's good, my boys? So I'm out here editing this video, and I can't lie, man, I'm not feeling this one. So we're gonna be cooking up, and yeah, I want to do like a little vlog video, basically. So yeah, this is like a networking video. Not really feeling it. So, and plus, my brother Martin Labe just dropped a video on networking. So go ahead and watch that one if you want to know how to network. Yes, sir. It's hard, brother. It's hard as hell. Let's record that. Yes, sir. Let's program a sequence. You know what I'm talking about? That one works. And now I'm gonna speed that bitch up. Alright, so just did this loop. I'm gonna show y'all the loops I made today, and I'm gonna do some drums, you know what I'm saying? God damn, 6 projects. That's that real Lava technique, you know what I'm talking about? Alright, this one's cool. That one's cool, you know. Oh, and then I finished this beat from yesterday, which is crazy, man. This shit crazy, man. I like this beat a lot, actually. And then I also made this beat today on the loop I showed. Yeah, this shit crazy too. So yeah, I'm gonna do like maybe two one beats. Yeah, I want to use this loop I just made. So yeah, let's see what we can do with that one. Let's go crazy on it, you know what I'm talking about? I feel like this one can have like a Drake bounce, you know, like those old Drake type beats. I want to make it a little bit slower, like 4 BPM slower maybe. Just make them a little quieter, you know. And shift them a little bit. I'm gonna pitch up the melody low key. A little bit too much. Yeah. Let's see if it fits with a kick. Alright, this one's cool. Let's arrange it. So for this part I want to put a 2-step and I want to switch up the 1-shot for the 808. did this beat in, oops, wrong button. Overall, we spent 12 minutes on this beat. Yes, sir. Let's get to the next one. I want to use another loop I made today. Let's slow it down a little bit. Tough shit. So I'm out here going for a walk, and I wanted to talk about the importance of 1% improvements. I've read this idea in the book called Atomic Habits, which I actually mentioned in a video when I went to Italy too. But basically, the idea is like the importance of 1% improvements. And when I was reading this, well, a few months before I read that book, I was a person with a lot of bad habits, man. I used to smoke a lot of weed, smoke a lot of nicotine, I didn't work out, I didn't go for runs, I didn't read books, I watched a lot of reels and like procrastinated a lot, and basically had a lot of bad habits, and I didn't really have any good habits. I didn't really know what I wanted to be, I didn't have goals and shit like that. And basically, if you can relate to that, don't feel like you shouldn't feel so lost, because there's always hope, and this 1% system is a great way to get out of that situation. And basically how it works is you won't be able to some dogs flying over me. You won't be able to change your situation completely in a day or two, in a week. It's gonna take you time. It took me like quite a lot, like 6 months to get into that good position, but then I kind of went back to smoking weed and shit and got back into the fucked up situation. But that's not what I want to talk about. Basically, it will take you time, and you will not be able to improve 50% in a day or in a week, but you can improve 1% in a day or in a few. So that's exactly what the system is all about. You just gotta understand that what I did, I wrote down the person I want to become and the person I don't want to become. And basically, when I was writing that down, I was clearly on the side of the person I didn't want to become, with a lot of 1% downside percentages basically. And on the other side, I wrote who I wanted to become. And right now, I can tell you that right now, if I look at that paper, I'm 100% on the person I want to become side. I work out, I read, well, one thing I'm lacking is eating well, because I can eat some shit sometimes, but all the other stuff, I'm doing good at it, you know. I have a goal, I know what I want to become, and I did that by improving 1% at a time. So you can start by doing whatever. Maybe you want to start by starting to read, going to the gym. You cannot start by doing all of those things at once, you know. So you gotta start step by step to go on the good side of life, man. For me, it's different for everybody, but for me, dropping down weed was the first step, and I wrote it down like the first step has to be stopping smoking weed. And it was true, you know. Once I stopped smoking weed, it became way easier to do what I wanted to do, because weed made me lazy. it made me procrastinate a lot. And it's very tricky, because I think it's good if you can consume a little bit, like one time at a month, but I've tried it so many times, like doing it that way, and I always end up smoking like on a daily basically, so it doesn't work for me. And man, I'm in Spain, I was just going by and I smelled that weed smell, and I'm like, damn, I would hit that shit right now, but I can't though. Gotta stay focused, you know, gotta stay in my lane. And yeah, so if you feel lost, man, just try to improve 1% at a time. It can be whatever. Write some things you want to basically look forward in life, and think about the person you want to become, and think about the person you want to become, what that person does on a daily. Write that down, and think about the person you don't want to become, and write the things that person does too. And so slowly start one thing at a time going. First I would drop off the things of the bad person, and then start doing the things of the good person. And that way, in quite a little bit of time, you'll become, well, you will start becoming the person you want to become. So I hope you understand what I'm saying, and hope that helped you some way or another. And yeah, I wanted to recommend you having a diary. I got my first diary of my life this year, 2025, and damn, it's low-key a game changer for me, because I cannot look at the camera because that bitch just flashes me straight up. But it's a game changer for me, because first of all, if you know what you want to do, like I have two diaries basically. I have one diary in which I write like every month my outcome of the month, what I did, what I achieved, what I want to achieve in the next one. And in that same one I do like a year recap. And I have a diary for every day. So basically, when you know what you want to do for the year, divide it into the month. And when you have those monthly goals, you can divide them into days. Basically, that's reverse engineering. And the diary helps me a lot to control my tasks and what I get to do each day. Basically, I have a routine of, I write down every Sunday. I do two things, which are planning my next week and counting my expenses, basically my earnings and my spendings. And that's a game changer too, man. I didn't used to do that basically, and now I started doing that, and for some reason I started making more money, man. Shit is crazy. So yeah, it's still not too late, guys. If you don't have a diary and you're thinking like, oh shit, I missed out for this year, nah man, you just missed out on 1 month out of 12. So yeah, get a diary if you don't have one. It changed a lot my life, low-key. And also that way, if you have a diary, you're gonna wake up every day and you already know what you want to do, what you're gonna do basically, and that sets up a good mood, to me at least. So yeah, if you don't have a diary, get one. It's a game changer, low-key. I'll go home. Yes sir.